In today's breaking news, Operation Sandman is moving on to the next stage. The BRICS Plus alliance is sending a message, a warning to you that the West reign of terror is over, as we can hear Zimbabwe's president confirm at the International Economic Forum in Russia. Listen closely.
It is regrettable and unacceptable that the collective West continues to pursue hegemonic tendencies that blatantly violate sovereign equality of nations, justice and fairness, as embodied in the United Nations Charter. There is general consensus that unipolarity has no place in modern global politics.
This is a very serious deal. The global powers of the world are being threatened. A shift is happening right before our eyes, and the USA is in for a shock when this BRICS Plus system launches. The US media is completely ignoring what is happening. Operation Sandman is going to take over. And the breaking news continues as this just in from Jack the Rippler here. Russia's President Putin confirms BRICS is developing its own independent payment system. You're not gonna want to miss this.
Within BRICS, we're working on shaping an independent payment system free from political pressure, abuse, and external sanctional interference. In this regard, I'd like to remind you that this year, BRICS was joined by new participants, that is, Saudi Arabia, Iran, United Arab Emirates, Egypt, and Ethiopia. With this, the share of our association in global GDP has reached 36%, and the population of the planet has reached 45%. And BRICS has tremendous potential for joining of new participants, and such drive of stakeholders from different continents can only be welcomed by us, and will support it.
The Bank of Russia's Novosibirsk has been successfully testing XRP. The XRP ledger is an open source platform for everyone and can be connected to other blockchains like the new BRICS Plus system. So whereas this announcement is worrying news for the USA and the whole Western world, it doesn't affect XRP. Actually, if anything, it is bullish news for XRP, as XRP is now in the spotlight as Russia confirms new BRICS payment system. This article comes from CoinGate.com. You can see here, before now, the Bank of Russia introduced a project on the cross-border transfer implementation. This project reportedly considered the use of the Ripple payment system, and it was perceived as an excellent basis for the development of a system for cross-border settlements for the group. This move to adopt the cryptocurrency may trigger a massive jump in the price of XRP. CEO and founder of CryptoNares, Robert Doyle, also known as Crypto Sensei, believes that XRP's price may reach $10,000 if BRICS countries adopt it widely, as there's a general opinion that member countries in BRICS stand to gain so much from choosing XRP as their alternative to the US dollar. Ripple's growing network of alliances with well-known financial institutions is also regarded as an advantage that the BRICS nations could leverage. So there you have it. Putin's announcement of the new BRICS Plus payment system is confirmation there'll be no more dollar, no more SWIFT, and it was inevitable that this was going to happen. Operation Sandman was going to go into full effect after Saudi Arabia joined the alliance. It was the major key to breaking off from the petrodollar. Digital currencies will trade oil and gas, not USD. We can see further here from chat that plans were set in motion when Saudi Arabia joined the BRICS Plus alliance to trade in local currencies. The single most important part of this is global trade with oil without US dollar between them. It's not going to be USD anymore. And as we can see from XRP drops here, that tomorrow, the 9th of June 2024, tomorrow is going to be a critical day in the world of trade, as Saudi Arabia is going to end the petrodollar pact after 50 years. The decision not to renew this pact stems from Saudi Arabia's recent invitation to join the BRICS nation and its move towards de-dollarization. So the petrodollar contract is expiring, and so is it inevitable that the US dollar will continue to deteriorate, that de-dollarization will continue to happen, and the BRICS nations will continue to grow in power. And this will help bolster the standing of XRP, because keep in mind, 95% of Ripple's business is outside of the US already. They may be a US industry, yes, but thanks to Gary Gensler and US policies, they abandoned Ripple a long time ago. Ripple have been growing outside the US without them, and many of their partnerships are with the BRICS nations. We can see it from chat. Firstly, XRP is fully enabled and regulated in Dubai, a new BRICS member. Furthermore, this is Neum's direct connection to Pay Now real-time settlement systems using virtual IDs and QR codes, and Neum is a major Ripple payment partner that uses XRP for transfers through Pay Now, which then connects out to all other settlement systems below, such as the BRICS nations as well. The US made a grave error by ignoring crypto, by ignoring Ripple, and we can see in this interview with Parian and Congressman Willie Nickel on the US's vision about the future of crypto policies and its implications for US innovation in an attempt to right their wrongs. Listen closely.
How do you view the American competitiveness in the digital asset space, and how do we keep the industry, how do we keep innovators here for the benefit of the United States?
Yeah, it's really, for me, first and foremost, about the strength of the digital dollar now and in the future. We have the best financial markets in the world, and we have the dollar as the global reserve currency. So we need to, make sure we're focused on the digital dollar in the future if we want to keep that elevated standing. So I just, by the way, traveled around the world in bipartisan congressional delegation with Patrick McHenry and others. We went to Abu Dhabi, Singapore, Tokyo to study how other jurisdictions are handling this issue. They are encouraged. They want to support this industry. They want to support Web3, and if we don't, they're going to eat that lunch. And it's so easy to just pack up a laptop and move overseas. Thankfully, we're a really big market, so folks want to stay involved in the US in the space.
Now, this is positive news in the right direction for America, but in my personal opinion, it may already be too late. Some people in Congress seem to finally be paying attention. There is no official rule that makes the USD the world reserve currency, and Congressman Thomas Macy confirms this in this interview with Tucker Carlson, that the world is going to stop using the US dollar as the global reserve currency, because ironically, every time the US sanctions a country, they are unintentionally shooting themselves in the foot, like by seizing all of Russian sovereign assets, most of which is US Treasury debt, funnily enough. And worse still, this is sending a worrying warning, a message to other nations that if they don't listen to America, a similar fate awaits them. So, Operation Sandman is accelerating, de-dollarization is accelerating, XRP standing, its influence is also accelerating as well, with predictions that XRP could reach $10,000 if the BRICS nations adopt it widely. Most think, of course, that this is a pipe dream, that there isn't enough money in the BRICS nations alliance for this to happen. Well, just now, President Putin announced that many of the countries who have applied to join the BRICS nations, being over 40 countries, will be joining. The meeting and acceptance will come later this year, 2024, and the next BRICS summit. So, this alliance is about to grow considerably in size, in strength, in influence, in power once again. We are already aware of at least 30 countries that want to join the BRICS nations. Afghanistan, Algeria, ignoring Argentina because they've already announced they've opted out, but you've got Bahrain, Bangladesh, Belarus, Egypt, Indonesia, Iran, Kazakhstan, so on and so forth. You get the message. There are many, many countries that want to join this alliance. You've got to follow the money. The money is telling you the dollar is collapsing, but the BRICS is growing stronger, and with it, XRP is becoming stronger as well. Don't look short term, think long term, and I'll see you in the next one.